Hello, it's Lisa from Wee Woolly Wonderfuls, and today we're going to be showing you how to make the bat's wing. It's a little bit of a different technique, so I thought a video would just help you if it's something new to you and show you how it's done. So this is what we're aiming to make. The first side of the wing that we make is in the multicolour, and what I've done is I've actually fastened off any loose ends. I've sewn them into the back. This is the back. And this is the front. You can see the front is prettier, it's more defined, and it has a lovely chain effect on the edge. You can feel free to use it whichever way you like, but that to me is the back, and that is the front. So what we're going to do is we're going to be starting here, and we're going to be working back and forward in rows, right up to here. And then we're going to do the scalloped edge. So I'm going to get you started, show you how to start and do that. Then I'm going to leave you to do the rest because it's just repeating. And then we're going to come back to you and show you how to do the scalloped edge. And we're also going to show you how to crochet the two halves together. And when you've done them both together, this is what you'll end up with. This is the pretty multicolored side. This is the lilac part that we're just going to make now. And then we've crocheted them together all around the edge. So we're going to show you that part too. So let's get started. You're going to need your lavender coloured wool, your crochet hook, which is 4mm for this part. Oh, it's running away from me. And our first instruction is to chain 3. So we're going to do a slip knot, which is just forming a loop, holding that behind. This is the strand that leads to the ball. Pull that through like so. A simple slip knot. There is a separate video for a chain if you want to go into it in more detail. But for this, we're just going to show you what the pattern means. So we've done our slip knot. Now we're going to chain 3. So wrap around, hook and pull through. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's our chain of 3. So what we're going to do next is work in the second chain from the hook, and we're going to be doing this on every round. It's very tricky, you probably couldn't even get into the first chain, so hopefully that will help you as you work into it. It's always the second chain that we're working into. So our instruction is to double crochet into the second chain from the hook. We're double crocheting each stitch, so we've missed the first one, so we've got 2 double crochet in the second stitch and the third stitch. We're going to go into the third one. You can't obviously go under it like you would normally, so with a chain you have to work by pushing it into the center of the chain, and then just do your double crochet as normal. So that's our second double crochet. And then what you're going to be doing at the end of each row is we're going to be doing 1 chain and then turning the work. Now that is just so that it comes out level. If we didn't do the chain, it would like bend at the edges. It wouldn't be very straight. So a chain at the end. So we're going to do the chain, and then by turn it means that we just turn our work over, because we're now going to be working this way across. Sounds a little bit tricky, but to be honest, if you were this way, you can't carry on crocheting anyway because there's no stitches left. So you have to naturally turn it, and then we're working this way. Now this is a little bit more tricky because you can't see your chain as clearly. So we're going to be working under both sides of the V, but kind of from the back. So our next instruction for our next line is, so we've done a chain, we've turned. So line 3 is increase times 2. And again, we're starting in the second chain on the hook, so ignore that one. That's the one we've just chained, so we're ignoring that. So we've got this stitch here, so we're going to go under that V, and we're going to do an increase. So that's simply 2 double crochets in that stitch there. And then the third stitch, which is our last one, we're going to do another increase. Oops, a bit tricky getting under that because you're kind of going in backwards. So 1, 2, and then again, like we're going to be doing on the end of every single row, is we're going to do a chain and then turn our work again. So be careful you don't start accidentally chain down the edge, but it's very difficult because these edges don't even look like stitches, these here. These you can see are our stitches. So we're going to turn our work. Now our next row is so let me check. We're going to be just doing a double crochet in each stitch. So again, from the second one from the hook. So we're just going to go into here and just do 1 double crochet in each. So that's 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, there's our last one, 4. You can use a stitch marker at the end if you find it tricky knowing which is your last stitch. Just pop a stitch marker in the last one and then you'll always know where you are. So again, we're going to chain 1 and then turn. And our next round is we're going to increase and then double crochet, increase. So again, second chain from the hook, so we'll ignore this one. So we're doing an increase in the first stitch, plain double crochets in the middle, and then an increase in our last stitch. Now this is going to be the pattern all the way across. You're going to be doing alternate rows. In one row you're going to be doing an increase 1 at each end. The row after will just be 1 plain double crochet into each stitch. The next row will then be increase, double crochet all the stitches in the middle, and then increase in the last stitch. And then the next one will be 1 double crochet in each stitch. So we're following that pattern all the way along, and that's going to give us the nice triangle shape. So we've done the increases, so we're going to chain 1. I can't remember if I've done my chain now. I think I've already done it. I've done it automatically. So we're going to chain 1 and turn around. And this row again, we're just going to be doing 1 in each. So we'll miss the first one, and then we'll put up 1 double crochet in each. And then we're going to keep going until we have 18 double crochets. And then we'll be starting our lovely scalloped edge for the edge of the wing. So 1 double crochet in each. Once you get the pattern of it, it's actually quite easy. It's just getting started. So what I'm going to do now is leave you to carry on doing that. So you're going to be doing the chain 1 at the end, the turn, the increase at the beginning, plain double crochets in the middle, increase at the end, and then the next row will be just plain double crochets. And keep following your pattern until you get to your 18 stitches, and then we're going to meet up again and I'm going to show you how to do the scalloped edge. Thank you for watching.